yards, but you look at TDs and interceptions, 5 games, 4 games, it's 5 TDs, 4 interceptions. How kind of alarming is that just to look at those numbers?
I think first of all, when you're talking about quarterbacks, is the first stat that's the most important is winning. And whether you play well or not are you helping your team win? And so those are the things that we talk about. And you could probably not play a very good game, but your team around you is playing well, and you can take your team on the drive, the last drive of the game, and score a touchdown and win. And that's the ultimate first goal as a quarterback. And then there's other smaller things. Are we throwing the ball where we're supposed to? Are we keeping it and not throwing interceptions? So those are things that are important to us. Is we got to find a way to win the game as a quarterback, and after that is are we taking care of the football and making the right decisions? And he is on course, and we are not going to panic. We're just going to keep working hard, and he's improving week to week. And at some point, that thing's going to take off, and then we'll be playing at a very high level. But I'm not going to change. We're doing all the right things. Last game, we got to tip your hat off to Stanford. They made a heck of a play on that last play. If it goes the other way, we win. We're sitting here 3-1. And we understand that as quarterbacks. That's what matters is winning the game. And so we're focused on that. We had a great day today. We came out ready to go, so that we're ready to go out on Saturday night.
You said you've seen it from week to week. What did you see last week that you liked?
Well, it's just, I think, the efficiency, going through reads, pocket presence. Missed a couple things early, and he came back and made the adjustment where that didn't happen in the first couple weeks. It's all part of his process of becoming a quarterback that he can be. And it's like watering bamboo. You water it for the first few months, it doesn't grow, and you wonder what the heck's going on, and then all of a sudden it just sprouts out. You can't stop it growing. And so we're just going to stay the course. We're not going to change. I believe we're doing all the right things. KP's doing all the right things with our offense, and we're very close. And trust me, we know what that means. We understand winning is the most important thing, and it will happen.
Coach Morris said he was going to tighten the wide receiver rotation. How do you think that will impact Josh? Will that help him? Have like as many guys as opposed to 14 guys?
Well, I think it's just helping everyone become the best that they can be, and create a sense of competition that the guy that wants to take the ball will be the guy that gets the most reps. I challenge Josh not be the same as other positions, but he understands he needs to play a certain way too, or else we gotta look at it. He totally understands that. So I think it's just a way to make sure that everyone is focused on the right things, and that's become the best player. So when we go out there, those guys are competing all at the same level. I think that happens. You're going to see those relationships, but between quarterback and receiver, the plays that we're just missing, they'll be made, and everyone will be happy about it.
There have been a number of crucial drops during some moments. How can that affect the quarterback's psyche?
Well, if you're not strong, mentally strong, it can affect you. But like I've said, I think Josh stayed the course. Those guys have come back and made some big-time plays. We missed a throw in the corner of the end zone. We throw it better. It's a touchdown. So it goes both ways. And like I said, we're going to stay the course. I believe we're coaching the right things, and it's just a matter of sticking to it. We're right there, and we're not going to stop. And it will change.
At one point, Mora said he was really excited about having 14 guys catch passes or 12 guys catch passes. At what point did it become less exciting and that you needed to make a change and tighten that rotation up?
I don't know if it's less exciting or more exciting. I think that's how that game went. Every game's different, and they're going to spread the ball around because that's what the defense is giving you. And then there's going to be games where you're going to maybe pinpoint a few guys based on scheme and try to attack what they don't do well. And if you hit them, everyone loves you. And when they don't, it's everyone's wondering what's going on. So we understand that. We know it. And, I think we're just trying to help everyone get to that next level so we can take that next step.
How have you kind of dealt with Josh? He's obviously his own biggest critic. How do you let him kind of vent and then talk talk him through it, or do you encourage him, or how do you kind of deal with the way he reacts to games?
Well, first of all, if you're a high-level competitor, which Josh is you're always going to be your hardest critic. Your standards will always be higher than what anyone else can place on you. And so, as a coach, that excites me. That's how I was as a player. That's how I wanted it, and that's how I wanted to be coached. So, we're on the same page that we're gonna push the bar high. We're gonna demand a lot on a daily basis, and when it's good, great. That's what it should be, and that's where we're gonna work to stay. If it wasn't good enough, we're gonna challenge ourselves and ask why. We're going to get in the study room and watch the film and try to change it. We're gonna get on the practice field and practice things that we weren't doing well or aren't doing well at the time, and improve those so that when we go out there and play a game, you can see those changes. And so I love him because he takes it the hardest, and a lot of people don't see that. And he comes back every day and brings it. So as a coach, that's all you can ask for.
Where do you feel that Josh has improved throughout this season?
It's for quarterbacks, his overall grasp and comfort level, and I think with what you saw in the Stanford game was, everyone saw it in Rose Bowl. Nick yesterday was running wide open down the seam, and we called the play later in the game, and he made his adjustment. And those are the things that you want to see, and you don't want to let a previous play affect your future performance in terms of confidence and focus. I believe as the game went further along, he was running the offense the way KP wanted it and how we want it. And he looked very comfortable. He looked very calm. There's no question in what he was doing. And so, the quarterback position, that's what we want here. And I think from start to finish, that's probably one of his best games of this year. And we're